Background of the authors. During the era, political cartoons gained popularity as a form of expression. Many artists made use of cartoons as political commentaries, exposed the ills of American Alfred colonial government. McCoy provided an analysis of the pressing problems and issues of American colonialism manifested in political cartoons. Together with Alfredo Roses, and artists, they compiled many political cartoons by Filipino artists depicting the Philippines during American rule. Cartoon caricature from Minneapolis Journal, 15th November of 1900s, courtesy of Geoffrey Hughes, taken from Aguinaldo Shrine. McCoy was born on June 8, 1945 in Massachusetts, USA. He earned his BA in European Studies from Columbia College in 1968. He finished his Master Arts in Asian Studies at the University of California in Berkeley in 1969 and his PhD in Southeast Asia at Yale University at 1977. He studied Philippine political caricature to understand the social and political context of the Philippines during the American period, and later worked with Alfredo Roses, his co-author of the American cartoons, political caricatures of the American era. Though McCoy did not create any political caricatures, his interest in them urged him to compile such caricatures from various sources to produce a single collection. That's all. Thank you. Background of the authors. During the era, political cartoons gained popularity as a form of expression. Many artists made use of cartoons as political commentaries, exposed the ills of American Alfred colonial government. McCoy provided an analysis of the pressing problems and issues of American colonialism manifested in political cartoons. Together with Alfredo Roses, and artists, they compiled many political cartoons by Filipino artists depicting the Philippines during American rule. Cartoon caricature from Minneapolis Journal, 15th November of 1900s, courtesy of Geoffrey Hughes, taken from Aguinaldo Shrine. McCoy was born on June 8, 1945 in Massachusetts, USA. He earned his BA in European Studies from Columbia College in 1968. He finished his Master Arts in Asian Studies at the University of California in Berkeley in 1969 and his PhD in Southeast Asia at Yale University at 1977. He studied Philippine political caricature to understand the social and political context of the Philippines during the American period, and later worked with Alfredo Roses, his co-author of the American cartoons, political caricatures of the American era. Though McCoy did not create any political caricatures, his interest in them urged him to compile such caricatures from various sources to produce a single collection. That's all. Thank you.
Alfredo Roses was born on April 29, 1929. He was a painter, an essayist, and versatile artist who is considered to be a prominent figure in the Philippine art. His painting started with a figurative style but soon began to an amalgamative expressionism, fauvism, and impressionism. Several newspapers in Manila, like The Independent and the Philippines Free Press and Bagong Kapuso, a leading periodical in Cebu, included political cartoons in their editorials. The Philippine Free Press was founded in 1906 by Judge W.A. Kincaid, but and was taken over by Macaulay Dick. Due to the bankruptcy, the newspaper was published in both Spanish and English. It featured investigative articles regarding the country's development. It had a personal tone since it was not tied to a particular political party. It also advocated integrity, democracy, and Philippines' national progress. Lapag Kalabaw was launched in the same year as Philippine Free Press. It was published in Tagalog and Spanish containing satiric cartoons. All throughout its publication, it maintained autonomy by not having a masthead and by having the artists and writers use pen names. This gave artists and writers agency on how they wanted to express themselves. The Independent was founded in 1915 by the father of Cebuano letters, Vicente Soto, one of the militant and aggressive advocates of immediate independence. It was a weekly newspaper for the discussion of political issues. It was also where Fernando Amarsolo began his career as the angriest of Manila's political cartoonists. In Cebu, one popular newspaper was the Bagong Kusog, which literally means news force. Bagong Kusog was known for highlighting the condition in Cebu, the Spanish and American colonial governments. This newspaper depicted the breakdown of hallowed customs and social practices due to American influence. It focused on criticism of co-education introduced by the Americans, which engaged their virtue. That's all. Thank you.
Historical background of the political cartoons. The Spanish colonial period in the Philippines, with characteristic by strict censorship resulting in a lack of political liberty and minimal avenues for expressing political views. Spanish censorship banned non-religious publications, thus compelling newspaper publications to be distributed underground. However, the transition to the American colonial period provided leeway in the publication of independent newspapers. Initially, newspapers were scrutinized by the government to ensure that they did not contain anti-American sentiments, which were branded as subversive and were confiscated. As such, the 4 decades of the American colonial rule became a formative period in the Philippine history. Censorship was loosened when a civil government was established in 1901. This gave Filipinos the gift to publish without prior censorship of the government. 2 months after strict censorship removed, Rafael Palma launched El Renacimiento or Rebirth, which became the most influential of the early nationalist newspapers, campaigning for the right to a free press. Whenever the Americans felt offended with any publication, they used libel and sedition laws to obstruct the developing hostilities. After facing 2 libel suits, El Renacimiento had to discontinue. Nevertheless, Martin Ocampo and Fernando Majun Guerrero established a new publication, La Vanguardia, in the same office and survived until World War II as one of the Manila's leading